This is Pillow Stages, the company, and we're preparing for Midwinter Summers. And what we're having, Cuddle Sessions, Midwinter Summers. And what we're having is the past winners from the past 6 months, January, February, March, April, May, and June. They're going to be battling it out against each other to see who is the ultimate champion for this half of the year.
Season one.
So the first 6 months is the season.
Yeah.
For the first season. So that's going to happen. We're going to have open mic, and then we're going to have the poets themselves who are slamming.
I'm not sure what I'm excited about. I think the open mic I'm excited for, but the slam I'm very nervous for, even though I'm not slamming. I'm like, the people that we have are like,
Carries a lot of weight.
yeah, a lot.
Should be very deep.
But I'm very excited that Cuddle Sessions, this is a fest booklet that we have, Kings and Queens 2015.
It's our birthday, yo.
It's our birthday!
Third birthday.
I'm gonna cry. We're toddlers. Yeah.
Wow.
But we were born running.
I hope someone out there knows that somewhere in this black hole there's a diamond. I hope Gemini knows I'm a descendant of a poetic bloodline, because sometimes deposits of time into metaphorical reciting and rhyme can't guarantee the return of my emotions at the end of time. And at the end of time, I may not have these lines to hide behind. Some emotion is too heavy for the paper, so I'll explore it next time. My ink frozen is the evidence of questions warmth could never ask. Like where do abandoned hearts go to bask? I heard hollowed chests weren't built to last. I have become a man, reduced to flawless logic, master of mind, master mind.
So this is our first booklet that has details of 6 slammers and some of our details, Cuddle Sessions.
Don't give it away. What's this?
All right.
Don't tell them, they must come to get it.
Yeah, they must come to get it. We're looking for the July face. July face. Whoever's gonna, battle the win.
Whoever wins today is gonna get July face.
We are raped and carved by men we know, regular Joes, people to whom we have opened our doors, and we still have to go back to our houses to give arms and legs to men who barely look at us women who wear our skins with stitches on our kitchen walls. Our blood is still dripping. My name is Wande PK Pengu, and I am an actor, poet, filmmaker. I'm very reflective in in writing. I talk a lot about myself, but I think what I also do when I talk about other characters is I make those characters as personal as possible by embodying them in the writing and in the performance. So I instead of saying you and they, and I try to a lot of the time, more than I don't, I speak about I speak in first person. So even if it's fiction.
Who do you think will take it from
For
our
me,
6?
I'm voting for Tobani.
I'm voting for Ziwandi. I love that guy.
Tobani.
I'll vote when the show's over.
You guys should never judge.
Why?
No, that was just like a creative choice.
Creative.
Yeah, that was just like.
I'm gonna have a. No, I'm not gonna.
He's just hating.
I think it's just.
Okay, fine, guys. I think things will be on fire.
Wow. And then you come with the line on top of it.
I wonder what poets name their children, what gifts they pass on to them. I am yet a metaphor to become, still a simile to compare, a name, a noun enough to be proper. I have a happily ever after love poem to meet and say yes to. I, Zizi Popam, and I was the February winner. My kind of poetry is real, I guess, because I write from a very true part of me. Like, if I'm not speaking the truth, then I will not recite it to people. Basically, that's it.
The highlights for me, every session that we have is like, you have this anxiety before a session, and then afterwards or during, you're like, yo, every sweat I've shed is coming into life, and everything that we dream of is coming into life after every session, and I think for me, like, every time after every session, it's like, I think time sort of like slows down, and I'm just like dwelling on everything, the beauty of it all, and then you wake
It's
up
like
in
a
the
trance,
morning.
Nji.
Yeah, and you wake up in the morning and
But
it's
I would
gone,
like, for me,
and you have to chase it again. You know.
I've put my life on these lines. I've locked myself behind these bars of words that sound like hand explosives aimed at blowing your minds, shattering me on the inside because it feels like I don't quite reach out with these poems. My name is Nolutando Telezi, or just simply Tando Telezi. My poetry is for the people, not necessarily poets. I try my poetry to represent an ordinary person. I think I'm trying to reach, because I tell people's stories, it's the people that I'm trying to reach.
I only get to do the reading when they're announcing the winners. Throughout the whole show, I'm just like, what? Like, as if something's gonna go wrong. You know, like, okay, do I have plan B, C for if anything could come up right now? Like, God, please. Like today, for example, the cameras, you're like, no, battery out, hot spaces for you. Like, you know, you start to panic. Like,
It's a thrill,
can I will
it's a
like be
thrill.
able to cover everyone? Will I
Such
be
a-
able to
such
cover
a rush.
everyone? Because everyone deserves an opportunity to actually be taking a photo of or taking a video of during the course of the show.
People of the sky, we have lived to think with our bellies, prisoned our dreams in the dark palm of our cupped hands. Our hearts are shadowed by a living memory of a dead conscience. Our nation bleeds from an unhealing womb of delayed promises. See, we have failed to see light at the end of our tunnel. I don't know why, but I guess because of hopeless dreams, we're blinded by the cosmic of life. We've lost meaning to the word love, purchased our purpose and reason in exchange for a second in smoke to freeze us from these haunted dreams. People of the sky, when we fight with stones and dustbin gates on our dusty streets, for our dream stars are rioting in the sky, and even angels have seek refuge from the moon. Do not ask me why. I'm still trying to understand why the moon does not shine as bright as the sun, but yet they were conceived by the same sky. People of the sky. I am Blaze the poet. I'm a spoken word poet who comes all the way from the Val. My poetry is very educational. It's very informative and it's soulful. And I usually say my poetry is different because I believe there's only one Blaze in this world. And yeah.
What I love about Cuddle Sessions is that we are a platform where artists can grow. I mean, like if you're studying accounting, you get an opportunity to do an internship somewhere. And if
Poetry internship.
yeah. So like if you're a performer, or if you don't even know that you're a poet and you go to a session, you get to explore and to find out more about yourself and poetry and everything. I just love our space that is for people to come and grow, to come and learn and come and experience and share poetry.
Yeah, for me too, because when you think about it, it's not just poetry, there's also the music, so like it's everybody sharing their own different stories, different backgrounds, so it's really a welcoming stage. I really enjoy the stories. It's like, it's comfortable, it's amazing. You don't get many of these things nowadays.
We ghost write for God, believe it. We have fallen in love with breathing. We are expression lords, here's the thesis. We make words walk on water. Jesus. And a message to the competitors, I'm really humbled to be slamming with these people. So it's like, I'm honored and humbled to be on the same stage. Tobani, I'm from Phosphorus in the East Rand. My writing style, I'd say, is diverse. I haven't found my voice, so to speak.
I like that it keeps everyone on their toes, because as artists, we tend to be so comfortable in our craft, and Cuddle Session sort of like puts it out there that
Challenges
look,
you.
man, there's someone who's actually better than you, and you then are motivated to like up your game, and you come back and
The price
you the
motivates you.
better.
The
The
prize
price
money.
motivates you, like, you know, 500
Which
rands
is
for just
500 rand,
getting
by
on
the
stage
way.
and saying a few lines. Obviously, I'll be motivated to go, I might get the 500 rand.
If we were lovers of art and art was love, and love with each other's art. Now see, what if our art was art and throwing darts in the dark and still keeping score? Would that love be slit wrist with clenched fist, and only when I die to bullets goes on then would I be loose? The name is Soul of Pages from the East that chosen. My poet style is not really defined because I just write at the moment and the emotion. I don't really depend on what it is.
It's the smell of medicine that reminds you that death is still coming. It's sickening. How fear won't shut the hell up, constantly reminding you of the capabilities, possibilities like skyscrapers, distant. See, the sky laid over me like it had something to promise for tomorrow. Like yesterday hadn't broken enough vows to give today a better reason to be hopeless, searching for ways to scorch this endless misery brought in by the songs of night, serenaded softly between the blankets of darkness and reality. So I stood there, and I spoke to him, and I said, bury my tears in your chest. Find them a place where they will soak your regret with their embrace, because the wall before me has been broken down into blocks of patience. I shall no longer block you away.